Welcome to the Starting Over Podcast training episodes. I am your host, Edward Shelton, aka Dark Logos, and in today's episode, we are going to be looking at hypersonic speed. A lot of people consider hypersonic speed as the grand power of HeroClix. In today's meta, I might say that it shares the throne with Running Shot Pulse Wave combination, but as a standalone power, it is one of the best powers in the game. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hypersonic Speed. Give this character a power action and move it up to its speed value. It automatically breaks away and can use a move through ignores characters during its move. This character may, as a free action, make one close combat or range combat attack with its range value halved for the attack. The character must be in a square where it could legally end its move in order to make the attack. If this character loses hypersonic speed before it finishes moving, it can't continue moving and must immediately resolve the action. Okay, so where it becomes interesting with this. So when you ever see high level games where people like move their hypersonic speed piece to where it's going to resolve and then say I'm attacking from here. And this is for your own practice. Get in the habit of marking that square. Please get in the habit of marking that square, because if they critically miss or do anything else, they're not there. They're in that space where they shot. Okay, and definitely if you have mystics and they take mystics immediately after that the attack resolves, they would pretty much, they would end up taking mystic damage. So be mindful, people. Don't let folks get away with the shenanigans. You can push, but still, I mean, just be mindful with hypersonic speed. So let's go into it and let's really examine the advantages of hypersonic speed. Well, first off, yay, move around, automatic breakaway, ignore figures, just go. That's the biggest advantage of hypersonic speed and why people gravitate to it. And it takes away, the reason people like hypersonic speed is it takes away all the inhibitions of just pretty much being locked down. And people will always say nerf hypersonic speed, make it do this, make it do that, all this other stuff. But the thing that it comes down to in this game, being able to move and move freely and then move and move into cover after an attack is crucial. But game design's balance to that is, you don't like to deal with hypersonic speed, we're starting to give you maps with no walls. So now your opponent has to bring barrier if they really want to, monopolize their hypersonic speed advantage. And some of you might notice, like, barrier's coming up a whole lot. Well, maybe it's a good power. Yeah, it's a really good power. Okay? So with hypersonic speed, the biggest thing that I want us to practice on, because really, innately, if we played the game, we've used it, abused it, and loved some hypersonic speed. I want you to see how you can put it into synergy with other team members. Now, some of you that are still newer to the game, let me give you some easy examples of how you can abuse hypersonic speed. Hypersonic speed and super strength. Hypersonic speed and steel energy. Hypersonic speed, pretty much hypersonic speed and just going around corners. Hypersonic speed and defend, and that has come up before. Hypersonic speed and defend. Now, and that's mainly a placement issue more so than anything else. That's a placement issue with hypersonic speed and defend. So there's a lot of elements that you can do with hypersonic speed. Just be mindful of what your limitations are, okay? And that your range is half. Okay, you can't use hypersonic speed in close combat expert. You cannot use hypersonic speed in range combat expert. You cannot use hypersonic speed in energy explosion. You cannot use hypersonic speed in pulse wave. You cannot use hypersonic speed in quake. You cannot use hypersonic speed in psychic blast. Okay, so you need to know for yourself. And again, that's not the complete list of what you can't use hypersonic speed with. I'm just being brief. So you need to know what is your better option. That psychic blast, that hypersonic speed, that smoke cloud, that blaze claw's fang, that quake. What is better for your team? Okay, so what I want you to do is pack a non-tentpole hypersonic speed figure. I do not want your hypersonic speed figure to be the main attacking force on your team. You do not develop nuance that way. All right? And I'm going to state it again. You do not develop nuance by just picking, oh, look, I need hypersonic speed. I'm going to pick Common Superman from Superman set. Yeah. No, that's stupid. You become hyper dependent on a mechanic, and that will cripple your gameplay. Fair warning, people. Hypersonic speed can be the one power that makes you an inferior player to all those around you. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Okay? Hypersonic speed dependence is just like crack. You know, the first hit is wonderful, but over time you start to notice that you're losing weight and becoming thin and you're losing your teeth. Okay? Same thing. Same exact thing. You can't be a predator out here with no teeth, people. So, take the moment, step back, think about what I said. I'm not really going to go much farther into that. Just get a hypersonic speed figure that is not your main attacker and play a game. And then start to see where does that put you and where that nuance and intricacies come in. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, email me at startingoverpodcast@gmail.com. That's startingoverpodcast@gmail.com. And if you like this series, feel free to send me an email. And then also please subscribe.